When I saw the weapons for the new Valve the Disciple raid, I kind of turned my nose up at it. But being presumptuous is never really a good idea when looking at really any weapon in this game except for Survivor's Epitaph. Sorry, I'm not really that sorry. In this video, we're going to be going over the weapons that I have from the raid, talk about some of the perks and some of the roles to look out for on each one. Hey, what's up? I'm JT Goonie, and if you enjoyed this video, check out some of my other content and get subscribed because I'm going to be pumping out videos just like this so frequently it'll make your head spin. So starting off the list, we have my personal favorite, the Submission SMG. This is the most common of all of the raid weapons, seeing as how we have it drop from 3 separate encounters with the ability to guarantee yourself one of those red border ones every week with the double loot rewards at the end of the raid, doing the little puzzle at the beginning. Seems like we're going to be seeing a lot of these, so definitely going to want to get your rolls right, get your guns right. I haven't done any real testing in PvP yet, but let me tell you, as soon as I equip this SMG, I haven't used anything else in my kinetic slot. With perks like Overflow, Subsistence, and heck, even Encore makes the list of great options in that perk 1 slot, this weapon stands out for sure. In that perk 2 slot, we also have a plethora of options: Killing Wind, Frenzy, Swashbuckler, Demolitionist, Harmony. This thing is stacked and can definitely hold its own. I would recommend Subsistence and Demolitionist or Overflow and Thresh for PvE. I have the Subsistence Demolitionist role, which is absolutely nuts, and for PvP, I would go with Subsistence and Killing Wind, or Perpetual Motion could be a slapper as well. Alright, next up we have Deliverance. I recently made a video on this weapon and how it kind of feels weird to use. The animations are a bit strange for it, but golly, in PvP, this thing is the new main ingredient. By default, it's a precision frame kinetic stasis fusion rifle with heaps of range. It sits in that 740 charge time slot, which means leading shots may be necessary depending on how fast your target's moving. Perpetual and Harmony is the role I'm looking for, but heating up and successful warm-up would be kind of nutty too if you can get the recoil direction to be that perfect 100 with the right barrel and mag perks. In PvE, Chill Clip is definitely going to be a great option for this, seeing as how it will synergize well with any stasis grenade builds you use. That paired with Cornered is actually an insane way to control ads with the slowing effect that it does because it is a stasis weapon. The S+++ tier though, role for PvE is going to be Cornered and Surrounded. Cornered will bump up that charge time quite a bit, and with the enhanced perk, this thing gets even more crazy, and with Surrounded, you're just adding a bonus of 30% more damage and can go straight to the moon with Surrounded spec mod on. Let me know what you guys think about this one, because I'm definitely going to be going for that Cornered Surrounded role, so keep your eyes peeled. Insidious. This weapon really needs its own video, so I won't spend too much time going over this one, but just know when Arc 3.0 comes out and we are just doing electrifying damage numbers, you're going to want to have this one at your side. Blast Furnace was the last time I found myself being drawn to something other than a rapid fire pulse, and there were only a few other 450 RPM pulses out there. The most notable role I've seen for this aggressive is going to be Dragonfly and Rampage for PvE, with One for All being a solid option as well. Vorpal weapon, we have honestly been spoiled by Daddy Bungie because this thing can roll with rapid hit Vorpal. Let that sink in for a second. On this hard-hitting, face-slapping pulse rifle, we have rapid hit Vorpal. You're definitely going to want to grab this one, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that role. We'll have a little bit more in-depth in the full review of this weapon, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel, get subscribed, and I'll let you know when I post that one. So picture this, an arc wave frame grenade launcher that can roll with chain reaction. The only other one that comes to mind is Salvo, and this thing is going to be an absolute monster. With perk 1 slot having perks like Ambitious Assassin, we've got Unrelenting and Surplus, and then in the perk 2 slot we have Chain Reaction, One for All, Golden Tricorn even. This is a recipe for an amazing ad clearing GL. You can get Rampage on this one, but Rampage only procs on the actual grenade hit and not the wave. If you're killing trash ads like Thrall and stuff in lower level activities, then yeah, for sure. But I wouldn't take it into a GM where you won't be able to proc Rampage as often as you'd like, but it is a solid option, again, for those lower tier activities. There isn't really a PvP role that I can recommend because I don't really use grenade launchers in PvP all that much, so I can't really see myself trying this one out because I want to give good gameplay, not me just getting dunked on 24/7. So no PvP options for this one from me, but I'm sure everyone else has a video on it, so make sure you check those out. Last up, we have Cataclysmic. There just might be a new top dog in terms of legendary linear fusion rifles for boss damage. The other one that comes to mind is Reed's Regret. The you know, this linear fusion rifle is kind of crazy when it comes to PvE rolls. So we have a few options here. My first must get roll is going to be 4 times the charm and clown cartridge, with a base magazine of 6 and clown cartridge giving you up to half the mag back in extra magazine ammo. You basically wouldn't have to reload until after damage phase. If you're wanting to build this for an ad clearing machine, you could go Dragonfly in the perk 1 slot, or Surplus with either box breathing or high impact clown cartridge, or even Focus Fury is also an insanely viable option for damage in that second slot. Again, linear fusion rifles aren't really my area of expertise in PvP, so I can't really give my opinion on a PvP roll, but I'll try my hardest in the full review of this weapon. And again, each of these weapons are going to have their own full review. I talked about the fusion rifle a little bit, the kinetic stasis fusion rifle a little bit, but honestly, the full review is coming, so make sure you guys stick it for that. Now, there is a legendary glaive for this one. I'm not going to talk about it in this video because I'm going to have a video all about glaives coming up soon, because I've got mixed opinions about them. I love them, but I also hate them. They're great, but they're also kind of dog shit. So we're definitely going to have a separate video on that. But we do truly have an insane variety of weapons with this raid, and I believe you'll be seeing a lot of these in the loadouts of Guardians across the system, whether it be in PvE or PvP. What do you guys think about the new raid and the loot that it holds? Thoughts on the armor? You liking it? You hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a like and get subscribed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.